I would like to apologize in advance for my penmanship. I'm kinda scared to do the total. I'm spending that much. Okay, welcome to my class. I've been asked before. I wanted to talk about the cost of living here in the Philippines, more specifically here in Bohol, even more specifically Tagbilaran City. So I used to live here before for 8 years straight, 9 years, and then I went back to Europe, and now I'm just back here 2 months ago, and I've been living here in this apartment for 1 month, 1 month and a half. So I have more or less a clear understanding of how much I will be needing for my life here. So let me break it down for you. I just moved here in this apartment last month. It's a 2-bedroom apartment. I have very little furniture for now. It's unfurnished. I would like to apologize in advance for my penmanship. I hope you can read. Anyway, let's start with the rent. For an unfurnished apartment, 11,000 pesos. I've been looking for many apartments before coming here. I did even a video about that. I will put the link somewhere if you want to check it out. And the average for what I'm looking for, an apartment, honestly for me 1 room would have been enough. But I want a place a little bit accessible to everything. I needed a car park, internet connection, which is very important for me. So the price, it always goes somewhere between 8,000 to 15,000. Other expenses, electricity. I have to check, I forgot how much I paid. I just got the bill a few days ago. It's 1,272. I will round it up to 1,300. I only have few appliances. I have the electric fan, which is always on most of the time. I have a little fridge there. I have an aircon in my room, but I rarely switch it on. In the afternoon and it's very hot, I might switch it on, but during the night it's always off. The electric fan, way more than enough. Water, 450 pesos. This is actually an agreement we had with the owners, with the landlord here. That's what we are paying every month. I believe it's a bit expensive, this, because I used to pay way less before. In the other apartment where I was staying, I was paying something like 20 pesos per month. And 450, and I'm not using much water here. And I'm paying a lot for that, but there's nothing I can do about it. Internet, 500 pesos. Another agreement I had with the landlord here. They have the internet connection for the whole apartments here. I also think it's a bit excessive, honestly, because it's kind of slow, the internet right now. How would you do that? How would you share the internet? I mean, we are 4 apartments, should be divided by 4 or should be divided by users? I mean, I'm just one here, I'm just one device connected all the time, but if there are neighbors that are 4 or 5, it's 4 or 5 devices connected, and I'm paying the same amount as them, so I'm not sure it's fair enough. But I think 500 is still a reasonable price. If I would get the internet by myself with the providers here, is usually PLDT or Globe, you usually end up paying at least minimum 1,200 pesos. Even right now it's not a great connection, but it's for what I need. I think it's more than enough. Grocery, I need to eat, right? Grocery for me, I usually go like once a week, and I averagely spend around 1,000 per week, 4,000 per month. By the way, let me start to convert. So the rent would be $226 Electricity would be $27. I'm putting the prices in dollars because I know that a lot of my viewers, surprisingly, they're not from the Philippines, the majority. Only 20% of the people watching my video from the Philippines. The big majority, I think it's like around 40%, are coming from USA and Canada. Hello guys, thank you for dropping by my channel. Anyway, where was I? Water. There's another thing I'm spending a lot, especially lately. I'm always around the island with my car, so that would be gas. Gasoline. In the past 4 weeks, I did 5,000 pesos of gasoline. And then another thing that I've been spending a lot, going out. You know, going out for dinner, for lunch, checking out new restaurants, getting some snack around, which is something that I love to do, even for the street food. I'm always out. I like to cook. I can cook and I enjoy doing that at home. But of course, I also enjoy checking out the restaurants. And now that I'm back after 2 years, I really want to try the new restaurants around, and that's why I'm spending. I have a budget of 1,200 per week. So in 4 weeks will be 4,800 pesos just in going out. Woo! I just moved here the last month in this apartment, as I told you before, and I had to buy a lot of things. I had to buy like furnitures, the equipments, the kitchen stuffs. Of course, I didn't put that in my expenses because of course it's only one-time expense, and then for a long time I hope that I don't need to buy anything anymore. But this is what I spent every month. Could be less. I'm kinda scared to do the total. Okay. That would be a total of, oh my god, 27,050 pesos. That's actually a lot of money. I'm spending that much. That would be $557 a month. Well, I don't know what's your perspective, if it's a lot of money or if it's a little money. For me at the moment, it's actually a lot of money since I don't have a work yet. I'm still living out of my savings. I'm still looking for a job, if somebody hiring. But at the moment, I'm also monetizing this YouTube. I still didn't receive any money yet because I'm still confused how does it work. But rest assured, I will share everything with you guys. So I could do better. I'm pretty sure I could bring it down easily below 20 if I move in a smaller apartment. It can be done, maybe outside the city where it's way cheaper and the water will definitely be cheaper. Being more careful of what you buy, shopping more in the local market where the things are a little bit cheaper, traveling less around the island. This can go down by a lot more, even if you're using a motorbike, even less. And the going out, the restaurants and the eating and the drinks with friends, that also could be cut down by a lot. I'm sure if you have a very simple living in the province, you could easily bring it down to half. Let me know, what do you think about this? Is it too much? Do you have any advice where I can save more? Doing a very good life right now. I'm not like, it's not a luxury life, but I'm not giving up anything. Plus, I really love my life in the Philippines. I know I'm in the right place right now. Anyway, if you're new to this vlog, please consider subscribe. I will be sharing more about my experience in the Philippines, about my spending, and soon about my earnings. Hopefully, I will have some. Thank you so much for watching. See you the next time. By the way, it's actually $103. Yeah, I got it wrong early. Sorry about that.